Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chris. Man, I am excited because I got something in the mail today. B&H photo. Goodies. What are we working with? Peter McKinnon, variable ND missed edition 2. Tamron 17-28 f2.8 for Sony. Another Sony? What's the deal with all the Sony stuff? Well, I got a new camera. What kind of camera? I got the Sony A7S III, y'all. Yes. Okay, guys, I got the Sony A7S III. I'm super excited. I'm actually recording on both my cameras. My old camera's up there, the Canon EOS R, and right here, we got the Sony A7S III. I'm shooting on the Tamron 28-75 2.8 at 4K 24 frames per second, 422 10-bit internally. Feels amazing to say. And I'm shooting with no picture profile, so what you see, what you get, straight out of the camera, or straight out of the box, I guess. But yeah, I got this camera from my buddy Christopher Berry. Really cool guy. He's actually the same guy who sold me my Sony A7 III back in 2018. He just always comes super clutch for me. He actually had two A7S IIIs, and I just bought one off of him. I pre-ordered this Sony A7S III and the R5, and then at the last minute, like, backed out and then immediately regretted it. And over the last 3+ months, both cameras have been sold out everywhere. So I'm super excited to have this camera. This camera right here is just as hard to get as the PS5, which is crazy that I even have both. It's insane. But yeah, I got a couple things in the mail today. I got a Peter McKinnon variable ND 67mm. I don't even know how to open this thing. But this is his new Mist edition. I'm actually pretty excited. So I still get the variable ND, but with that black Pro Mist look and feel as well, which I'm gonna need on this new Sony because it's 4K full frame and I'm ugly up close in 4K. So yeah, this black Pro Mist will definitely help with that. So this is what you need when you want to take full advantage of the Sony A7S III, like 4K 120 and stuff like that. Those high frame rates or high codecs and stuff, you're gonna need an expensive memory card. This memory card is 160 gig and I paid $400 just for this one card. It's insane. I'm recording on just like a regular SD card on the Sony right now. And when I was going through the file types or the movie settings, I noticed that when I try to do like the highest 4K, it wouldn't let me do it on this memory card. And that's exactly why I got this guy right here. Back when I was shooting on my Sony A7 III back in the day, I did use a few of these Sony Tough cards and they're really good. Super fast too. So I'm excited about that. I was gonna buy two because this camera has dual card slots, but at $400 a pop, I was like, let me buy one and try it out first. And if I like it, which I'm sure I will, I'll buy another one. CF Express Type A card reader. Since this is gonna be my main video camera, I need a wide angle to vlog, right? So I actually decided to go with the Tamron 17-28mm, just because you still get that fast 2.8 aperture all the way through the lens, but at a portion of the price. Huh. This is actually really light and small. I like it. I really like the RF 15-35 with the control ring and all that stuff, weather sealed. The build quality on that lens is obviously a lot nicer than this one, but this one has absolutely no zoom. It's all internal, so that's pretty nice. All plastic build, but that allows it to be extremely light, so I like that. A light vlogging setup is always good. Okay, so let's go ahead and slap this lens on the camera and take it outside and see what it's looking like. All right guys, so I took the camera out to the park with my little sister and I got some really great shots. Everything that you're seeing is 4K 120 frames per second. And I have to say, man, it's really crispy. The slow motion looks great. And I'm extremely excited to have a camera that's capable of doing 4K 120. Shooting on the Canon EOS R for over the last year, it was a great camera for what I needed it for, even for YouTube videos and stuff like that. But the 4K crop was annoying and it could only do up to 60 frames per second in full HD. So now I got 4K 60, 4K 120, and I even have 240 frames per second in full HD. Obviously this camera can also take photos, but you have to remember that the sensor is only 12 megapixels. So if you're gonna take pictures with this camera, make sure that you get it perfect the first time you take the shot, everything in frame the way you want, because if you go to crop it, you're gonna lose a lot of quality. Here are a couple photos that I took with the Sony A7S III. Again, the photos aren't bad at all, but honestly, I would rather just use my other camera that I have specifically for photo, and we'll talk about that camera in another video. All in all, overall, I am extremely impressed with this camera so far. Obviously, this is just a quick little first impressions video, but there will be a full review coming out later in the future once I've had more time with the camera. But I'm extremely excited. If you guys want to see that review or you want to see any more Sony A7S III content, make sure you're subscribed. But that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, you know the drill. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you don't want to miss anything that I put out, ring that bell. Also, if you aren't already, follow me on Instagram at Chris Willington. And if you dig my vibe, hit subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.